Hello everyone, welcome to this new presentation that has been prepared by our team named Data Buffs. My name is Kaushik Chakraborty and my teammate's name is Manish Kumar, and as the leader of this team, I would like to present to you the one of our presentations which we actually wanted to present before everyone. And here is a presentation where we are going to do some magic and going to show you some analysis. So let's go straight to our objective. We have been given a data set for the sales of Walmart, and what we need to do is find strategies and measures needed to make the sales as high as Tesla's rockets. However, the question is, can we really make the sales increase? Yes, we can. Well, this is no pun intended that we have to, there is no other choice. We're extremely happy to do that. That's just to make it a bit funny, but I know it's not that funny. Never good, never mind. Let's go on. Now, what do we infer from the data? First of all, we see that we have been given 6,435 data points, which is expressed in the form of rows, and 8 features, which are represented by the columns. So what are those features? Let's talk about that. So those features are store, date, weekly sales, holiday flag, temperature, fuel price, CPI, and unemployment. So these are the features that were presented to us through the dataset. Now, we are basically interested in the sales. So we found out the sales for 2010, 11, and 12. And here is an analysis of the sales percentage for the given years: 2010, 33.6, 11, 36.4, and 12, 36.11. Now, the most important part is to get rid of the outliers. Now, outliers is the most annoying thing you can ever think of in a particular dataset analysis. So we make box plots to remove that, and you can see that. So the graphs before removing the outliers were these, where we had these kind of outliers, which were so annoying, to be honest. So now we need to make them better. So after removing the outliers, we see that they make up so better, and even he is happy. So this makes our data much better. Now let us look at the sales by the individual shops of Walmart. So this is the data set that you are seeing, and this is something we have done after analysis of all the shops that have been doing the sales. So here we are having certain shops which sell more, quite more than the other shops. Now Walmart will want all the shops to sell at a higher rate, right? That's what we want. So what are the things that we observed from the plot in the previous slide? From the dataset, we see that the shop number 4 and 20 are the highest selling along with the others. So we saw that right earlier. And 10, 13, 14, 19, and 26 as well. Now let us look into the trend in weekly sales. That is, the trend changes from 2010 to 2012. So the trend in weekly sales from January 2010 to 2012 to December 2012, we see there's a boom. What is this boom? I didn't understand. Let's look a bit more further, right? Shall we? So here you see that in the 12th month, again there is a boom. Why is that so? Okay, still not convinced? Let's go. So we see that holidays has a more weekly sales than non-holidays. How do you got that? Remember the holiday flag feature I told you? So do you realize one thing? In the month of late November, December, January, and early February, we have the festival season happening, right? Especially in US, Walmart has so many sales of it. Even in India. So holiday season, that's the key. And if you see the correlation matrix, we will understand the same thing as well. Because if you look at the weekly sales and correlation matrix, it has a very strong correlation, which is what we have already understood, haven't we? So also, you might be thinking that wait, of course, wait a second. Your team has only been focusing on holidays. What about the others? So here's the thing. So fuel price, temperature, we also have an analysis of these on fuel price, temperature, unemployment, and consumer price index. But wait a second. Consumer price index is quite eye-catching, isn't it? So what did we see from the previous graphs? We basically see that for the fuel price, unemployment, as well as temperature, the sales were pretty abrupt discrepancies all around. But in the case of these CPI, what just happened? It was quite eye-catching, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Let us look further. Now, let me explain a bit more. So, the relation of the CPI with the weekly sales. We see that for a particular margin from 140, approximately around 145 to approximately around 185, we are having a good increase of sales. In the like weekly sales were increasing quite uniformly, but when it was extremely high, it was quite abrupt. Discrepancies all around. When it was less, again discrepancies all around. So, why is that happening? It's basically happening because of the demand to supply ratio. So what we would want is to skyrocket their sales. So these are certain ways. Target the holiday season, as I already told you. Bring forward more consumer necessary, consumer friendly products. Next, find out those products which are sold in shop number 4 and 20 which are better. Also, do not hamper with the CPI that much, because CPI is basically your demand supply ratio decider. And also focus more on those products which will have its customers which will never have its customers walking away from them. Where even if you increase the cost or decrease the cost, customers will be always like, you know what, even if they are increasing the cost, never mind, we'll buy them. It's we need to buy them. So focus more on those kind of products. So thank you. That's all from our side. Signing off, Data Box. Thank you.